Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to take some hubs off of my David Bradley tractor because the tires is set in on the axles too narrow and I want them a little bit wider. That way it's not as easy to tip and that. You move them in and out according to what you're using it for. If you're plowing, really breaking up fresh or initially plowing, you move them in closer to the gearbox for the torque from what I've been told. But Mr. Brian Horn and Mr. Snavely, these guys know David Bradley's inside and out. They are the people to go to. And I have watched them, and I am going to do exactly what Mr. Snavely told Mr. Horn to do. So y'all come on along with me and let's get these hubs off. And first and foremost, I tried here a while back to get these hubs off, could not get them off. And that's when I started digging and found Mr. Horn and Mr. Snavely. So I'm going to do what they say do and see how it works out, all right? Y'all come on along with me and we'll get this done. I tried taking these out of this part here that the tire actually bolts to. I got them loose the other day, but it was the hub, the actual hub that's underneath of this housing. This is the clicker, so it's not this is not froze up. I even put new Zerk fittings in it, and this is what keeps the whole hub tight onto the axle. Trying to spread it apart. You can see right there where I had to cut the other bolt out the other day. Still. All right, there's a groove right there. I'll bring you in a little closer. That the shank of the bolt rides in that groove right there when it goes up on here. I'll show you all that also. This ought to come right off. All right. These hubs and this shaft have not been greased, and there ain't no telling how long. That's the clicker. It goes up. I'll show you that in just a few minutes too, how that fits on there. But there's a couple people, Mr. Snavely, and I'd have to look up the other gentleman's name. Mr. Snavely is the one who says to heat it, and I heated it the other day, still couldn't get it off. I had gear pullers, you name it. Well, I had to go get a different gear puller, and this is actually a hydraulic gear puller. Hopefully I got enough reach to get on it. Yep, I do. I'm said I do. Yep. It's a pretty good gear puller. I like it. Let me put a little tension on it to hold everything in. I gotta get the handle. It's over there on the other side. I have already got this other one off, and it has taken me a while to do it. And I wanted to film this one. Let me put a little, make sure that's on there. And what they say to do is to put heat to it. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. I'm so clumsy, I can't keep up with my own stuff. All right. I went and got me a Benzomatic. I ain't sponsored by these people. I paid for this out of my own pocket. TS 8000. Lock it down and start heating. I've already got the keyway out. But he said to heat it until the old grease turns to liquid in there, because it's dry. I have done everything. But you can tell where it's not been greased. That one side didn't even have a zerk fitting in it. I had to go buy a zerk fitting because it was so large. But I promise you, you won't never have to see me heat these axles again. I will have them greased when they go back together. Because what I wanted to do was move my tires out a little bit. They were in just a little too much for what I was wanting to do. But if you're plowing and stuff like that, they say move your hubs in closest to the gearbox for the torque. But I'm just pulling that little sulky around with me on it. But with me on it, it's quite a bit and it's full of wood, but I wanted them just a little bit further apart than what they were. I can tell where the grease is starting to. I had the other torch, Benzomatic torch, but this one just, I mean, you can actually see the grease getting kind of running. But I had another puller with an impact gun and everything on it. It wouldn't budge it. Let's see what it'll do, if it'll come off a little bit. All right, it's starting to come loose. Let's do some more heat. I got some more tension on it. All right, scared me, but it came loose. You can tell. I'll bring you over here and show you. See, that's how much it popped. What you have to do is don't get burnt. that's kind of hard to do with this. But put them back on there behind it like that, kind of judge. And these whole threads here, this whole mechanism will turn to take up the slack. I mean, it's cumbersome to do. It'd be easier to do it if you had help. And don't I mean, it would be nice to have an extra set of hands. But, all right. So we can get this to come out some more. Every time it moves, it pops it off, unless it's going slow. All right, let's get some more heat on. I mean, it's aggravating, don't get me wrong. There it went. All right, since it moved just a little bit and didn't move enough to pop all the way off, let's see if we can pry. There it went some more. Try it some more. All right, it's coming. Let me try to ease off on this, just a hair at a time. Keep all these fingers from falling, and I can try to take up the slack. It ain't gonna work. One thing about this, it don't matter which way it turns, the pump handle will turn around to face you. All right. And the thing I like about this, hit it, push the button, and it holds the flame on for you. There it goes. Let's do some more real quick. I probably should have cleaned all this off. Take the pressure off again. Real slow. Some more. It scares me every time. All right, let me back off this tooth right here. Look like it's about to. Let me back it all the way off and give it a couple turns. I noticed today that Mr. Lee Murphy at Murphy Mowers hit 1,000 subscribers. Man, that's awesome. I am so happy for him. He got some good, he has some good content. Real good content. He has some really nice garden tractors. Got front end loaders on them. The man is about to become the king of the craftsman mower mowers and garden tractors. I believe if you had a question about one, he will be the man that I will be asking, because he does know. Feel it moving. Let's try this again. Let's try her again. I know y'all getting, oh, I'm sorry. Let me see where we're at. All right, let me take this off. I'll quit hitting the camera here in a minute. All right, let's go. She moved a lot that time. That spin a little bit. It was already bent, but Lord of mercy, gotta do it. All right, let me bring it back. Coming off. That was already bent like that, folks, I promise you. Let me get something here real quick. Let me find a couple things. This one. What I'm gonna do, slide a socket down in there. All right, we still got a little ways we can go. I know this video's long, but I figured y'all would see this struggle. This is what you get when you mess with stuff that was built in the 50s that never really was took care of. that should be took apart and greased on a regular basis. All right, I'm gonna take these apart and move them back down to here and bring it back in again. All right, I'll bring you back when I get it all set back up. All right, everybody, I got them shortened up. Let's see what we got. I think it's about cooled down. I'm talking about right there. Let's see if we can get some more off. Ooh, yeah. Come on off of there. It's smooth, I can feel it. Take this off a minute. Still got a ways to go. So now what you do, take that, slide it up in there. Add just a little bit more to her. pop. I can feel it moving. Getting ready. There it goes. It's trying to come off without. That's a 5-ton hydraulic pump. And it's taking all this guy. Harbor Freight will be happy, be proud. I think it's getting ready to. Yep. She ain't got much further. I think I'm about at the bottom of it. Might have to add another socket. Here we go. Well, that's what happens when you do that. Leave it there. Set it on the ground. All right. Let me come back, get it back up here. All right. Once again, we're back. don't take long for it to cool down. There it goes. Let's try to get a couple more. Ain't gonna fall on me again, is it? That's how bad the grease is burning. There it goes. All right, folks. Woo! I'm gonna let that cool for a little bit. All right, everybody. As you can tell, these axles have not been greased in a long time. There's the keyway right there. That's what each hub has, a key goes in the groove. These are so beat up, I'm gonna put new ones in. But neither one of these axles or hubs has been took off of this axle in many, many years. Let me show you this other one. I got a mess down here, people. I ain't gonna joke with you. That one right there was bone dry too. But it actually come off easier than the other one over there. But all right, let's get with it. All right, everybody, them hubs is off. Thank goodness. I'd have never got it done without that 5-ton hydraulic press bearing puller that I got from Harbor Freight, $89. Get you one if you don't have one. It works great. You just seen it. Because I'd about give up on trying to get them hubs off until I seen that. And went and got it. So I'm going to give that one a 5-star rating because it did what it needed to do. So I appreciate y'all sticking around with me. I know it's a little bit longer video than normal, but you know, I do appreciate all y'all. And y'all take it easy. And my next video is cleaning those, I'm going to clean those axles off. I've already went out and took the hub where it bent and was already bent, and I did bend it some more. I've already straightened it back out. with a sledgehammer and my homemade anvil. I've straightened it out quite a bit. It did not crack it. It is some American iron, so it's good to go. But I appreciate all y'all. If you like videos like this, how about hitting the like button, the thumbs up button, share it, hit subscribe. It don't cost you nothing. It's free. So I appreciate all y'all. I really do. And aim high, and we'll talk to you a little bit later on. Bye-bye.